So, you're thinking about learning how to Rizz, and you came to the right place. Today, we're going to talk about types of Rizz. So, the first one we're going to start, which is one that I know all of you guys are familiar with, okay? And I know you're trying to wonder, how can I do this, B? How can I become the Rizzler? How can I become the greatest Rizz master? How can I beat Duke Dennis? Well, the first risk that we're going to look at, okay? Now, this one right here can sometimes work, okay? It is called the restraining order Rizz. Yes, you heard it here first. All you have to do is become her best friend. Stalker, I mean, protect her. Yeah, from other guys. And make sure she only talks to you. And smell her hair when she's not watching. And gaslight her when her friends describe you as ew or a creep. You know, following the footsteps of the greatest man to ever grace this earth. No, I'm not talking about the number one, Jesus. Haha, you need God. Anyways, talking about the number two man, yes. From the U series of Netflix. I'm talking about Mr. Joe Goldberg, okay? When she tells you she's going somewhere with her friends or by herself, you know what you do? You put on your little outfit, put on the little hat, little you get your little coat, and you just follow her around, making sure that, she's not with the wrong crowd, she's not in trouble, and then when she least expect it, when she's looking around, she doesn't know where she's going, you hit her in the head and then you put her in the chamber so no one can find her. I mean, so you can protect her from the world, until you realize that you have been writing this down on a notebook in English class and the teacher asked you to stand up, and then you stand up, and as you stand up you remember one thing and one thing only: damn, I should have tried harder. Yes, that is true. So as you get up and you read what you wrote, now you find yourself with a restraining order and possibly felony charges. But hey, at least the method worked, right? Yeah, that's right. But if that method didn't work for you, I got even more methods, okay? Just stay with me, okay? Because this next method will not only help you Rizz any woman that you want. Don't matter if she's Hispanic, black, white, if it's snowing, you going, okay? It's called the harassment Rizz, okay? More commonly known as catcalling. Now, this one works all the time. All you gotta do is find the right woman that you find interesting. Then you approach her, touch her shoulder, and when she turns around, tell her to smell the Clorox napkin you have. Ask her if she's cold. Since it's windy out, because if it's windy outside, you know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure you protect her at all times. But then she'll tell you that she's fine, that she's okay, So you ask for her number and she says, oh no, I have a boyfriend. So then you just continue to, stalk her for years and years and years again. But one thing that Heather, this girl that you just totally met, doesn't understand is that you stalked her for years and she doesn't have a boyfriend. So you continue to do this as you kept doing it for 4 years. And then you approach her again, okay? And then you ask her, hey Heather, why did you lie to me? You don't have a boyfriend. And Heather acts like she's never met you before. She tells you, hey, how do you know my name? So now you have two choices, guys, okay? You have two choices. Continue with harassment and hope it works, or make a run for it. Sadly, because we're not quitters here, we choose to go with the first one. And now we're in a jail cell with a guy named Steve who cuddles you at night while you read him a bedtime story. Now, I know what you're thinking. Wow, B, these are great methods. These are amazing Rizz. How did you even come up with these amazing? It's like you're a genius. Well, if you thought that one was amazing, you're gonna think this next one is even greater, okay? We call this one the method Rizz. Yes, formerly known as the lazy Rizz, okay? Lazy, okay? We're talking about face lazy. Okay, this is when a woman approaches you and makes you believe she loves you, just to turn around and be with your cameraman, but you give her another chance and another chance and another chance, because why not? Like J. Cole said, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't put the blame on you. Fool me 3 times, load the chopper and let it rain on you. Sadly, unless you have cloud, this method might not work for you. So 90% of y'all will definitely not be able to use this whatsoever. However, if you do, you might just get lucky and be able to smell her socks. you weirdos. Anyways, the next one is my favorite one, okay? Now, this method right here is gonna work, okay? There's no way you can mess this up, bro. It's called the felon Rizz. Okay, you see it on TikTok. You seen all the felons getting all the women, everything, okay? From many great people like Bill Cosby to Diddy to Usher to R. Kelly. These guys are great guys, okay? And one of the things that they teach you is the felon Rizz, except for like 2 of them, okay? They're not felons yet, allegedly. Now, this is the hardest of all Rizz levels to achieve. This is Goku Ultra Instant. This is Michael Jordan in his prime. This is Messi level of GOAT status. In order to achieve this level, you might just have to combine all types of Rizz that you have seen in this video, just like the Power Rangers when they were morph. Okay, you have to think outside the box. Think to yourself, what would Cosby do? Okay, what would R. Kelly do? Or even the Diddler. They wouldn't accept a simple no or nah, Diddy, I don't want to party with you. Okay, they would try their best to achieve the best results. Okay, I mean, you had Cosby shooting up shots, yelling Kobe, and making it in women's drinks. Okay, you know, he was shooting in his victims' drinks. I mean, women's drinks that he was definitely attracted to. Okay, R. Kelly, who would let it rain on you like your grandpa would to your grandma after the food was cold. You know what I'm talking about. Hair with the Mike Tyson ain't got nothing on your grandpa. Or Diddy, who was always game ready and persevered. He was in the 4th quarter. You need baby oil, you need baby oil. You get one, you too. He had more baby oil than damn Costco, okay? No matter how many adversities they faced, they persevered. So they persevered and became the ultimate felon. And you too can do this if you follow in their footsteps. Warning, do not try this at home, as it can cause issues such as not excluding being consumed by your family, friends, celebrities, and even the people that were at your parties. It also causes irritable bowel movement, not being able to get a job, apartment, having to be on the registry is recommended. Stay away from this method if you suffer from the following symptoms: empathy, humanity, religious, have a family, want to live, and have a soul or heart. Please reach out to the biggest expert that you can. Be easy at 331-441-55-322. Again, the number is 441-335-5162. All right, now the next one, okay? And you're gonna be here, okay? Whether you want to be or not, this is going to be you, bro. This is gonna be you, okay? Hey guys, I've seen that a lot of people watch my videos, but for some reason aren't liking or commenting or even subscribing. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you want to support me. If not, you know, just continue watching the video. My fault, gang. That's not even on me. But let's get back to the video, okay? The old man Rizz. Yes. Last but not least, you knew it was coming, like your father, who never returned, okay? It was here before the before times. Your uncle does it. Your grandpa does it. Heck, your dad might just be doing it right now with your friends. Did you even check? Probably not, because he already did it without you knowing. For amazing compliments that every woman in hearing like enjoys to hear, right? Like, for example, one of the great comments that my girlfriend gets a lot is from old dudes. It's, wow, your boyfriend is a lucky guy. Ha 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 ha. Such as, and you know, including, you should smile more, you know, while looking at her voluptuous, I mean, smile. This includes staring for long periods of time, following you in aisles, asking random questions while not blinking. So, you come here often? Wow, you look really nice. How old are you? Oh, me? I'm 65. Is that too old for you? So does your boyfriend take you out? Oh, he does it? How could he? Wow. You know, if I was with somebody like you, I would never let that happen. I would take you out every day, you know? Every day I would take you out dancing, make sure you had the most amazing dresses, you know? God, you said what? Oh, you love him? Oh, that's great. It's great when two young people love each other, but you know, it doesn't mean that you can't have, you know, something better. So whenever you want something better, something more mature, you let me know, okay? I'm here. You know what? Let me give you my number. Let me give you my number. What's that? You just turned 18? Oh, it's okay. You know, if you're 18, I'm 18. You know what I'm saying? But here's my number. There you go. You know what I'm saying? You let me know. These people will do all of this, okay? All of these actions as little Timmy, as their son. is staring at his father committing crimes. Now, if this sounds like a Rizz that you will want to achieve, you have come to the right place. Just follow the footsteps that I just showed you, and you're on your way to not only becoming the greatest level of Rizz that even Duke Dennis couldn't achieve, okay? But you will be world renowned known everywhere, okay? We're talking about Omeezy making videos about you. We're talking about Alvin Preach, okay? We're talking about CBS News, Telemundo, Univision. Like, you're gonna be everywhere, bro. Everywhere, okay? Just do these steps and you too can become the next Rizzler.